Yeah, I know it's saying a whole lot, Casta. I know I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable based on what I actually said in the previous episode of the show. And oh, I'm glad to see that you took it. Oh well. Oh yeah, I agree. Just one step at a time. Yeah, that's fine. So, all right. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad to see that happening, and thanks for making me feel a whole lot better. Your kind words always warms my heart. So, what can I do in the meantime, since after what I said in the last episode? Oh yeah, I guess you're probably right. I guess I might as well cover my DVD and Blu-ray collection again. I mean, it's probably a long time coming because, yeah, I guess I got a whole batch that I might as well talk about for sure. Yeah, I guess I'll get right on to that. So, alright, yeah, I'll talk to you later, Casamelody. So yeah, take care, and I love you. Well, I guess my girlfriend was, of course, kind enough to cheer me up since after what I've actually been through in the previous episode, so... But yeah, I think I might as well get right on to doing exactly that, so... But anyways, hey guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka, What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the birthday presents that I got for, of course, my birthday this year, which, I'm not gonna lie, again, despite the fact that it is actually a rather small haul from what I can gather, I still think it is a really great, pretty much a really great haul that I got, and the birthday presents that I got this year are just absolutely fantastic all around. I just couldn't get enough of them for sure, and yeah, certainly a great way for me to celebrate me turning 28 this year, and don't worry, I think pretty much my girlfriend did call me, and she did manage to clear things up, so all the stuff that I mentioned, like of course pretty much, well, moving out of my parents' place, getting my driver's license, my own car, and possibly she and I getting married and having kids. It's just one step at a time, but don't worry, I'll get to those when we'll get to those for sure. But yeah, despite all of that, which got me absolutely concerned, still a really great haul overall, and I'm really impressed with the birthday presents that I got for sure. So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below if you want to go and check it out. So yeah, by all means, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back. I mean, I'm not as pretty much sad or concerned like I was in the previous episode, but again, it really feels great to have my girlfriend call me and actually help me out with what I've actually gone through in the previous episode. So that was quite nice of her. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here in this couch right up until you come back, so yeah, it's probably gonna be a long time, but I seriously hope as hell that I won't wait as long as pretty much the first Simpsons movie. I mean, if that being the case, who knows how long it's gonna take until we get a sequel to that? I'm sure I'm not the only one who's actually thinking of that for now. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't say it out loud because I never really watched The Simpsons entirely. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start off this episode as we normally do. Well, I guess pretty much it has been about, yeah, quite frankly, about a whole year since afterwards, so it's that time again for sure. It's time for me to dabble back into, of course, the one thing I always love collecting for sure, that actually helps keep it growing and growing entirely, So yeah, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's time once again to dive right into my DVD and Blu-ray collection for sure. So yeah, I guess it's no big surprise that I really love getting DVDs and Blu-rays for sure, just to show my love for getting movies and TV shows and even anime on physical media for sure. And given for the fact that with what we got in recent news regarding physical media, yeah, I guess I do want to show that I want to keep physical media alive for sure, just to do exactly that for sure. So yeah, you can try and kill physical media all you want with, of course, digital and streaming, but I know that there's plenty of us out there that are still willing to keep it alive for sure. And well, I guess in the past year since after I did pretty much the 5th installment of course, my DVD and Blu-ray collection saga, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, I guess it looks like I've got a whole batch of these movies on DVD and Blu-ray that I actually got for the past year for sure. So yeah, I guess with, of course, the now 6th installment in, of course, pretty much in this saga, to which I guess if anything is it too late to say that I should probably subtitle this something related to Return of the Jedi? And I mean, if that's the case, I should really also think about subtitling pretty much the next 3 installments in relation to the Star Wars sequel trilogy. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be angry if I do that, but if I do decide to do it, you will be happy! But nevertheless, I think it's about time that we dive right into, of course, all the ones I actually got for the past year. So, what are the ones that I've actually got ever since the last one I did over a year ago? Well, let's go ahead and dive right into all of them right now. Alright, so I think it's about time that we dive right into, of course, all the DVDs and Blu-rays that I actually got for the past year for sure, and you pretty much know the drill. I'm definitely going to start off with, of course, the DVDs first, and then make my way over to the Blu-rays afterwards, all the way until the very end, once I do cover all of them for sure. So yeah, you pretty much know the drill, of course, that front, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So yeah, pretty much we're going to go ahead and start with the DVDs first, and well, of course, if you have seen the last time I've actually talked about this, I actually did stop out of course, my DVD copy of 8-Bit Christmas that I mentioned in that episode, and well, I'm definitely going to pick it up from there, because yeah, quite frankly, unlike the last times for sure, yes, by the way, I did pick up way more Blu-rays than DVDs, but there is actually one major difference this time. The amount of DVDs that I actually got, it's actually grown since last time, so yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and dive right into them for sure. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a massive bang with, of course, this one right here. So yeah, what I have to officially kick things off, and boy, it looks like it is a great one to start, is of course the entire 8-film collection on, of course, all of the Harry Potter movies for sure. So yeah, you actually see it right here, folks. I actually do have all 8 of the Harry Potter movies right here in my possession for sure. Pretty much starting all the way from Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, wherever you live, all the way until both parts of Deathly Hallows. So yeah, quite frankly, I actually have all 8 movies in this Harry Potter saga for sure, and I think it's about time that I finally get those for sure, because, yeah, I do remember as a kid, me and my sister actually did have our hands on, of course, the first 2 Harry Potter movies on VHS for sure, and I think my sister does also have all 8 of these movies in her possession, but hey, I think it is good to know for sure, seeing of how, yeah, if that being the case, she has her own collection of these movies. I now have my own in one multi-movie pack. And I guess it is for good reason, because I love multi-movie packs for sure, so yeah. Really quite thrilled that I actually got this, especially right around Christmas of last year for sure, so yeah. Really thrilled to finally get this, and boy, I'm in for a real treat. Okay, and this next one, guys, also another interesting one right here. I've, of course, got 2 DreamWorks movies, also in a pretty much in a multi-movie pack, or in this case, a double feature pack for sure, with those films consisting of Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, and The Road to El Dorado. So yeah, I guess, quite frankly, I'm actually quite thrilled to actually get both of those movies, though I never actually saw Sinbad when it came out, but I do know El Dorado for sure, so yeah. What more can I say about this for sure? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are really quite thrilled to see me get both of these films for sure, and guess what? You got it, so yeah. Quite frankly, I'm really thrilled to actually get both of those movies for sure, and hey, if that being the case, who knows what will happen if I get all the other DreamWorks movies in the near future, so yeah. Really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure, so yeah. Okay, and this next one that I got is also a pretty interesting one for sure. It is, of course, another film series that, believe it or not, I did get to see, which is this right here. So yeah, what I actually have here is another pretty much a DVD collection that I got, but it's mainly on the Hunger Games movies. Yeah, which of course consists all the way from the first film all the way until both parts of Mockingjay, and yeah, I did manage to get to watch them all right before pretty much the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes came out, and they're actually really good flicks for sure. I do recommend checking those out for sure, so yeah, can't go into full-on detail on that, seeing how I already did talk about the prequel that came out not too long ago, but I have to say, this is definitely well worth it for sure, and I'm really quite thrilled to get it, so yeah. Alright, and this next one I got is also another interesting one that I got, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, the Super Mario Brothers movie from 1993, so yeah, I did manage to pretty much do a review on this pretty much on this movie way earlier this year, right before the new one actually came out, and don't worry, I am gonna get to the new one later on for sure, so you're definitely gonna have to wait and see, but yeah, honestly, to me, I actually do think this is a pretty decent flick, not really anything that great or terrible, but I do think it is one of those so bad it's good flicks that I do admire, so yeah. But like I said, I already did an entire review on, of course, this movie, so I'm pretty sure it will give out the full details on that, so yeah. But hey, really quite thrilled I actually got this one for sure, so yeah. Okay, and this next one I got is a pretty interesting one for sure, so here it is right here, so yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, pretty much another double feature pack that I actually got, but it's mainly on 2 films from Don Bluth, so yeah, I think it's about time that Anastasia is now no longer the only Don Bluth movie that I actually got, and those ones consist of course, Rock-a-Doodle and The Pebble and the Penguin, so yeah, quite interesting that I finally got my hands on this, as I've been wanting to get my hands on both of these movies for some time, and now I'm actually glad I did, so yeah, if you're wondering if I actually do plan on reviewing those movies anytime soon, that we're gonna have to wait and see on, of course, that front for sure, so yeah. But hey, I'm really quite thrilled to actually get this, and yeah, I think it's about damn time that I get this one for sure, so yeah. Okay, and this next one that I got is probably been a long time coming, but boy, it looks like it might be something interesting, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually have here is this DVD copy that I got is, of course, on Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, which, yeah, I did hear mixed reactions on it for sure, and as someone who is actually not been a big Final Fantasy fan for sure, as I've only seen, yeah, as it is such a shame because I have heard good things about that game series, and I did manage to see several cosplays of it at conventions, so... But this one actually does intrigue me in such a way, so... So yeah, you would not believe it took forever to actually find a copy of this, but hey, I'm actually really glad I actually got this one, and it's a good thing too, because this one is, of course, yeah, this copy that I got is, in fact, a pretty much a 2-disc special edition copy that I got, so yeah, these might actually be rare to find nowadays, but hey, I'm actually really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure, so yeah. Okay, and this next one that I got is, of course, pretty much an interesting one from what I can gather, yeah. So yeah, pretty much I got another pack for sure, so yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, pretty much this nice movie pack that I got entitled the American Heroes 3 Movie Collection, which, yeah, I have to say is, of course, really quite incredible for sure, and pretty much, if anything, these films that you see here consist of course, Flags of Our Fathers, We Were Soldiers, and 13 Hours, so yeah, I guess I was really quite thrilled to actually pretty much get this one for sure, but mainly for the fact that I've actually heard really great things about Flags of Our Fathers, and wanted to check this one out for sure, so... But yeah, I guess if anything, I'm really quite thrilled to finally get this one for sure, and these movies that are actually crammed into, of course, this pack that you see here, they actually somehow pique my interest, and I'm quite curious to see on how it'll go for sure, so yeah. Alright, and it looks like pretty much for this next one, I think it's about time that we finally get a brand new, pretty much get a new animated Disney movie in the mix, so yeah, this one has been in my possession as a kid, and now it's back in my hands in a different format for sure, so here it is, so yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, this really nice DVD copy that I got on the animated Disney movie Dinosaur, so yeah. I'm actually really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure, yeah, because, yeah, I actually did remember having this movie on VHS as a kid, and I did watch it entirely, so yeah, it's actually been a long time since I've actually seen this movie, and who knows, if I actually get the time, maybe I might revisit, of course, this one for sure, so yeah, but nevertheless, I'm really quite thrilled to actually pretty much get this movie back in my possession on DVD for sure, so yeah, been a long time coming, but I'm quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure. But that's not the only thing revolving around Disney that I actually got, and don't worry, I'll get to the other ones later on for sure, so yeah, really quite thrilled to actually get this one, so yeah. And oh yeah, I guess it is a good thing too, because for this year being Disney's 100th anniversary, another studio is also celebrating that same milestone as well that we're going to be diving into next, and that being, of course, Warner Brothers for sure, so yeah. What is it that I got revolving around Warner Brothers to celebrate that occasion? You dare want to know, so... Well, I guess I might as well show them off to you right about now. So yeah, what I actually have here is a good collection of pretty much a good batch of good old classic movies from Warner Brothers for sure. On these nice golden sleeves they actually put in, which I'm not gonna lie is actually really great. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go through all the ones right here. So yeah, for starters, we actually have the 4 film yeah, pretty much the classics 4 movie collection for sure, which is actually really quite amazing. Yeah, with of course these with these films consisting of the good old classic ones from back in the old days, being Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, Singing in the Rain, and of course The Wizard of Oz. So yeah, honestly, I think the first 3 that I actually mentioned, I never actually had my hands on all those for sure, but I do recall having The Wizard of Oz for sure. Really great movie entirely. So yeah, really quite amazing that I got that movie back in my possession. And yeah, I've been wanting to get Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, and Singing in the Rain for some time now, and now I actually did. So yeah, some good classic treasures, and even some nice little gems of cinematic history all preserved in here for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one I got is, of course, I got both of the Gremlins movies, which I've been wanting to get my hands on for sure, with of course, consisting of the first film and its sequel, The New Batch. So yeah, nothing more else I can say about this one. I'm really quite thrilled to actually get this one entirely. So yeah. And to round up, of course, the ones I got from Warner Brothers. Yeah, I guess you're in for something really quite amazing. So, boom, here it is. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, this entire 4 movie pack of all the Mad Max movies that they got right here, with, of course, consisting of the first Mad Max movie, as well as, of course, pretty much its 3 sequels, Road Warrior, Beyond Thunderdome, and, of course, pretty much the one we got from the last decade, Fury Road. So yeah, I've been wanting to get my hands on all of the Mad Max movies for some time now, and it's actually a good thing too, because currently, as of now, there is a new one called Furiosa that's slated to come out next year. So I'm really excited to see on how that's going to turn out for sure. So yeah. But nevertheless, I'm really quite thrilled to get all the Mad Max movies entirely for sure. So yeah. Really quite thrilled to get those for sure, and I think it's a good one to wrap up on the small batch of movies I got to commemorate Warner Brothers' 100th anniversary for sure. And don't worry, I'm sure there's plenty of other movies from Warner Brothers I actually got for sure to help really help tie things over with what I got. So yeah, really quite thrilled to actually get this one. Okay, it looks like we're down to the final 3, of course, this batch right here, before we'll dive right into the next batch of DVDs. So yeah, and I guess for starters, we might as well show off this. So yeah, what I actually have here is this really nice DVD copy that I got on Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Yeah, and what more can I say about it? I love this movie when it actually came out, and it's definitely one worth checking out for sure. Sadly, around the time I actually got this, the Blu-ray copies that I was hoping to get were sadly sold out, but thankfully the DVD versions are still available, so I went ahead and actually picked that one up for sure. And honestly, I see that as a good thing, because if the Blu-ray version is not available for me locally, I can still pick up the DVD version for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled to actually get this movie regardless. And by all means, if you haven't seen it, do so. I say you'll definitely love it as much as you'll love the first Puss in Boots movie for sure. So yeah. Alright, and of course, this next one, yeah, the final 2 right about now are also multi-movie packs, and they're actually on some really great movies for sure. So yeah, for starters, yeah, this is a good one to start. So what I actually have here is, of course, all of the Mission Impossible movies in one multi-movie pack, pretty much going all the way from the first Mission Impossible all the way until the last one, which is Fallout. And yeah, I did manage to pretty much get this, and I did manage to watch them all right before the newest one, Dead Reckoning Part 1, actually came out, which, yeah, I have to say is a really great movie for sure, and yeah, really quite thrilled to actually get all the Mission Impossible movies. I say this is of course definitely one mission should you choose to accept. So yeah. All right, and finally to wrap up this pretty much this batch of DVDs that I got, we've of course got this. So yeah, what I actually got here is of course this wonderful multi-movie pack on DVD. Of course, the first 4 Indiana Jones movies for sure. Again, I've been wanting to get my hands for some time now, and I'm glad I finally did. And of course, the one that I actually got goes all the way from Raiders of the Lost Ark all the way until Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So yeah, and of course I did manage to get this right before Dial of Destiny came out. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got it for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, it was well worth it to finally get this one for sure, and I'm really glad that I did, so yeah. Alright, so now that we got done with the first batch of DVDs that I actually showed off, I think we might as well go ahead and move on to the next batch that I got for sure, so yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and dive right into them for sure, so yeah. And of course, we're going to continue on from there with, of course, this as our next one. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, pretty much this nice DVD copy that I got on, of course, the Transformers, the movie. Yeah, and I'm not referring to, of course, pretty much all the ones that we got recently that I showed off previously. No, this one was, of course, released all the way back in the 80s, which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually not that bad for sure, but yeah, it kind of makes sense for sure, because yeah, Transformers were a massive staple in the 80s for sure, so yeah, I think it's quite interesting that I got this nice little gem for sure, and if you guys are wondering, well, I'll get my hands on the original cartoon from the 80s as well, I do plan on doing that, but only time will tell on, of course, that front. So, I mean, how else will, of course, in my current job over at Area 51 in the Crow's Nest Online, that it actually does have some stuff from the 80s for sure. Kind of exactly my point for sure, so. Sorry about that, but yeah, nevertheless, I'm really quite thrilled to get this one for sure, and it's definitely well worth checking out for sure, so yeah. Okay, and this next one I got is, well, of course, I did mention that I did get a little something from Disney for sure, and trust me, it's not stopping there anytime soon, because there's a whole lot more for me to show off, so I guess for next up, we actually got this. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, this nice little DVD copy that I got of course, Flubber with the late Robin Williams. So yeah, really quite interesting that I actually got my hands on, of course, this one, and yeah, I think I did kind of remember watching this one as a kid, and it's probably not that bad of a flick for sure. I mean, okay, it's not great, but I think it does look alright, so yeah, I'm really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure, and yeah, I can't go wrong with having a little something from the late Robin Williams for sure, may he rest in peace, so yeah, really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure, and yeah, so yeah, really, it'll be quite interesting to see how it'll go if I do revisit that film anytime soon, so yeah. Okay, and this next two that I got, do you guys recall years ago when I did my video talking about my DVD collection that I showed off the first Cars movie? Well, you're gonna be in for quite a surprise once I show them off, because believe it or not, I finally got its 2 sequels. Yeah, it's about time that I finally get those for sure, so yeah, with of course what I'm actually showing off, I got these really nice DVD copies that I got, of course, Cars 2 and Cars 3, so yeah, again, I think it's about time that I finally get my hands on those 2 sequels for sure, though I know for sure the second film is everyone's saying that Cars 2 sucks, and I don't blame them, but hey, not gonna stop me from getting it anyways. And I've actually heard good things about Cars 3 for sure, so So yeah, probably been a long time coming, but hey, I'm actually really quite glad I actually got those two sequels for sure, and yeah, I think it'll go great with, of course, the first Cars movie that I actually got for sure, so yeah. Nothing much else I can say on, of course, that one. Okay, and this next one I got right here, boy, I'm dreading the day to actually show it off, but I have no choice. Yeah. You're definitely seeing it right here, folks. So, what I actually have here is, of course, I got myself another multi-movie pack on DVD for sure, but this time, it's on the Twilight movies. Yeah. You heard right, folks. I did manage to get my hands on all of the Twilight movies for sure. Again, ranging from, of course, the first film all the way until both parts of Breaking Dawn. To actually, to all those people saying that pretty much the movies absolutely suck. First off, no pun intended, and second of all, that's an understatement. Yeah. That's pretty much what I can say on that. Yeah, first starters, no pun intended, and second, saying that these movies suck, that's an understatement, so yeah. I don't need to explain anything else for sure, but there you go. You happy? Because I'm not. Oh wait, I completely forgot. It looks like with all the other ones that I'm gonna be showing off, nowhere to go but up. Okay, so stepping aside from, of course, all of the hang, let's go ahead and move on. So yeah, I guess next up, yeah, it looks like for this next one that I got is, of course, another multi-movie pack that I got. Yeah, finally got my hands on all of the Predator movies for sure. So yeah. Yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got these for sure, and I've been wanting to get my hands on all the Predator movies for some time now, and luckily enough I did, because this one I got right here ranged from, of course, the first film all the way until the last one, The Predator, for sure, so yeah. But if you think pretty much that is good enough, just wait until sometime later once I dive right into, of course, my Blu-ray collection for sure. That you're going to be in for quite a surprise for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got the Predator movies, and, well, to quote Arnold Schwarzenegger, get to the chopper! So yeah. Okay, and this next one I got is actually a really great one that I got my hands on. I've, of course, got this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, John Wick Chapter 4, which is the latest installment in the John Wick movies, to which, yeah, I did manage to see earlier this year, and I really enjoyed this one for sure. Definitely well worth checking out, and I'm really glad I got my hands on, of course, this one on DVD for sure. So yeah. Okay, and this next one that I got right here is pretty much an interesting one for sure. I've, of course, got this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, technically this pretty much this nice DVD copy of The Reluctant Dragon, to which, yeah, I guess from what I could gather, actually consists of course, pretty much 4 short films on this one DVD for sure, which of course includes The Reluctant Dragon, of course, as well as, of course, Goliath II, Ferdinand the Bull, and Johnny Appleseed. Quite interesting, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, nevertheless, I mean, hey, if it does have Disney's name on it, I'm sold, but yeah, nevertheless, I'm really quite thrilled to actually, pretty much get my hands on The Reluctant Dragon for sure, so yeah. Alright, and this next one I got is actually an interesting one, and, well, good thing I actually got my Christmas tree set up beforehand, and yeah, literally I think right around tomorrow after this video goes live, it'll already be December, so So how about this? So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, I actually got my hands on all of the Die Hard movies for sure, yeah. So yeah, you actually see right there, folks, I finally got my hands on all the Die Hard movies, which range from pretty much the first film all the way until A Good Day to Die Hard, so... And what's actually quite interesting is that according to the back, pretty much the fourth installment, Live Free or Die Hard, actually includes both the theatrical and unrated cut for sure. I'm not joking. If you actually look on the back of the box, you can actually see right here. So that's actually quite interesting for sure. So yeah, and of course, for those who are wondering that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, well, I think you can actually pretty much go to the corner because Die Hard is a Christmas movie for sure because, yeah, even though it is an action flick, it does actually have some things related to Christmas, so yeah, it counts for sure, so yeah, really quite thrilled I got my hands on the Die Hard movies, and what else can I say except, well, to quote Bruce Willis in the first film, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! So yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got this one. Alright, and this next one that I got is another interesting one that I got for sure. I've of course got this, so yeah, what I actually got right here is of course pretty much this nice multi-movie plaque that I got devoted to all of the Rocky movies for sure, so yeah. I've been wanting to get my hands on all the Rocky movies for sure, and it's probably, I think, the best-known film series for some time from a well-known actor, Sylvester Stallone, so yeah, I'm really quite thrilled that I actually got this, but that's not the only thing for sure. Oh, no, I knew I was going to show it off next, but seeing how I do have it in my hands, why not show it off right now? So yeah, to follow up to, of course, this, I also got my hand on all the Creed movies for sure, going all the way from the first film all the way until the latest one, Creed 3. So yeah, honestly, I've actually heard good things about the Creed movies for some time, and yeah, I think it's quite interesting that I finally got my hands on those for sure, but yeah, I guess it's safe to say both the Rocky movies and the Creed movies, I'm really glad I got those in my hands for sure, so yeah. So yeah, definitely well worth it in the end for sure, so yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got, why not dive right into something a little bit more scary for sure, so yeah, looks like next up that I got is, of course, another multi-movie pack, but it's a well-known horror movie for sure, which is, here it is. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, this nice, pretty much this nice movie collection I got devoted to almost all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, so yeah, I guess if you actually know me, I'm actually pretty much whatever genre I actually picked up, I'm actually find it quite interesting that I'm now actually finally getting my hands on horror movies on physical media for sure, and yeah, if you have seen the last several episodes devoted to this topic for sure, I've actually got a good number of horror movies for sure, so yeah, I was really quite thrilled to finally get my hands on, of course, this one, which thankfully pretty much consists goes all the way from the original Nightmare on Elm Street, for starters, all the way until Freddy vs. Jason. Though thankfully, the 2010 remake is not on there, so you win this round, people who made these movies, So yeah, I'm actually really quite thrilled to get the Nightmare on Elm Street movies for sure, and yeah, if I actually do find the time somewhere around Halloween next year, I would definitely love to pop in these movies to see it for myself. And well, as they say in the movies, whatever you do, don't fall asleep. So yeah, really quite thrilled. I actually pretty much got this one for sure, and plus, I still really couldn't get enough of the nice shadowy figure of course, Freddy Krueger for sure. So yeah, really quite amazing for sure, and I'm glad they actually did it for this cover for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one I got is pretty much an interesting one for sure. So here it is. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, another good batch of DreamWorks movies that I got, but it's mainly on the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. So yeah, you heard it right, folks. Going all the way from, of course, the first film all the way until the third film for sure. So yeah, I did recall seeing the first film when I was a kid for sure, and I did find myself having a good time, though I guess I had no choice but to see it because I was bummed out because I was hoping to see Wall-E the year it actually came out, so. But yeah, I'm actually really quite thrilled I got the Kung Fu Panda movies for sure, and yeah, currently as of now, there is a fourth one that's already on its way, so we'll definitely see on how it'll do once it actually does come out, so. But yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got the Kung Fu Panda movies for sure, so yeah. Alright, and this next one I got is also another interesting one, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually got here is, of course, this nice pack that I got, which pretty much consists of course, 4 of the live-action ScoobyDoo movies. So yeah, those consist of the pretty much the 2 films released onto the big screen, the first film and its sequel, Monsters Unleashed, as well as, of course, the 2 other ones that aired on Cartoon Network, which are, of course, The Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster. So yeah, quite frankly, it's been a long time since I knew about these movies for sure, and I know that's saying a whole lot because I did remember watching the original Scooby-Doo cartoon for sure, so yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see on how it'll go for sure, so yeah, and I know if I do plan on reviewing those for sure, well, I do know for family movie collaboration, I know I'm definitely gonna talk about the first 2 Scooby-Doo movies for the big screen, while for the other 2 that's released onto Cartoon Network, that's not mainly up to me. I'm just gonna leave that to my girlfriend Casamelli once she gets TV movie Smackdown going for sure, so. But hey, regardless of course that front, I'm really glad that I actually got those movies for sure. And I mean, yeah, say what you will, they're probably not great films for sure, but hey, I'm so glad I got those regardless. So yeah. Okay, and of course, this next one that I got is also revolving around horror, but it's of course one of the well-known ones from well-known studio Blumhouse. So yeah. Here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much all 5 of the Insidious films in one pack for sure, going all the way from the first film all the way into the latest one, The Red Door. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this one for sure, and again, that might be something I might look into at some point around later on for sure. So yeah. Alright, and finally, in this batch that I got right here, well, of course, how about a little something even more scary, but just some nice old little gems for sure. So yeah, here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this nice double feature pack that I got, which consists of 2 of the well-known films from a well-known filmmaker, Alfred Hitchcock. So yeah, and of course that consists of course, pretty much The Birds and Psycho. So yeah, I think it's about time that I finally get a little something from Alfred Hitchcock for sure. And yeah, these ones I actually got right here, they're actually really great movies to finally get my hands on for sure. So yeah, and of course the best part about it is that I got this sleeve that I got when I picked it up at Walmart. Actually says it features glow-in-the-dark ink, so I think it'll be quite interesting to see what this cover is like with the lights off for sure. So, but yeah, regardless on that, I'm really glad I actually got those 2 for sure, and yeah, it's about damn time that I get a little something from Alfred Hitchcock. So yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got this. Alright, so I guess that pretty much takes care of all the DVDs that I got for sure, but we're not done with them just yet. Oh, no. We've actually got one more in the DVD category for sure, but it also does revolve around my Thomas DVDs that I currently got for sure, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is this nice DVD copy that I got on Salty Secret and Other Thomas Adventures. So yeah, that's actually one that I do remember watching on VHS constantly for sure. And yeah, I'm really quite thrilled to finally get this back in DVD form for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled I finally got this back in my hands for sure, and yeah, really quite fitting to finally pretty much add a little something to my Thomas DVDs that I got. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this, and I do hope for playing more of the Thomas DVDs for sure in the near future, whether it be the ones that I remember watching on VHS constantly, or better yet, the ones that I hope to actually get my hands on one day for sure. So yeah. That's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. And if you're wondering if I do plan on maybe getting the complete collection DVD packs that are released exclusively in the UK, honestly, I think I've been meaning to get my hands on a brand new region-free DVD and Blu-ray player for some time, so yeah, there might be a possibility, but you may never know, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, now that we finally got the DVDs done as we speak, and yeah, there were quite a whole lot, but we're not done just yet. Oh, no, we're already at the halfway point as of now, so yeah, now that we got the DVDs done, I think it's about time that we now talk about the Blu-rays for sure, to which, yeah, according to the stacks that I actually got for sure, like I said, there are a ton that I actually got for sure, and yeah, don't blame me for that. I'm actually getting way more Blu-rays than DVDs for sure, to which, yeah, I think is actually great enough for sure. Whatever ones that I can actually find on Blu-ray, still getting it anyways for sure. So yeah, pretty much a whole batch that I need to get through for sure. So let's go ahead and get right on to all the Blu-rays that I actually got. So for starters, we're going to be starting off, yeah, and, oh yeah, I guess while we're at it, since I did mention when I showed off Salty Secret pretty much earlier, picking up exactly where I left off over at Rusty to the Rescue, I'm actually going to pretty much for the Blu-rays, I'm picking up exactly right after, yeah, pretty much right around after I mentioned Puss in Boots on Blu-ray, pretty much in the previous time I've actually talked about it. So yeah, I'm actually gonna pick it up from there for sure, and keep one thing in mind for the pretty much the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batches that I actually got right here. I guess in order to make plenty of room, I've actually decided to stack each Blu-ray on top of each other while keeping the rows that I actually got completely fine for sure. And I'm already seeing that there's plenty of snow as we speak. I mean, yeah, look at it. It's snowing. It's fucking snowing. This is fucking nuts, man. Yeah, it looks like I've actually been through a whole lot during Thanksgiving this year, actually getting sick and then pretty much making a massive recovery afterwards. And now it looks like it's snowing as we speak, and we're not even at December just yet. So, oh man. We're at fucking end times, man, and yeah, maybe we're finally gonna get another white fucking Christmas, like we did last year, which I'm actually okay with, but yeah, anyways, going back on topic, so, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, pretty much, going over the Blu-rays that I'm gonna be, showing off for sure, so yeah, and you know what? I guess give it to the, snow that's actually, falling as we, speak. Pretty interesting segue to, of course, the first Blu-ray that I'm going to be showing off for sure, so yeah, and of course, I really do mean it when I say it, so here it is, so yeah, what I actually have here for starters is, of course, I pretty much got all 3 of the Santa Claus movies on Blu-ray in this nice multi-movie pack for sure, which goes all the way from the first film all the way until the second and third film for sure. Now, just to make it perfectly clear, I do actually have pretty much the DVD versions of the second and third film for sure, so I was kind of hoping to finally get my hands on the first film for sure, seeing if how I do have constant memories of watching it every single Christmas, so. But hey, I actually got this in this one multi-movie pack, so I say that's actually good enough for sure. And, well, first I actually got pretty much Thomas and the Magic Railroad on Blu-ray, since after seeing of how I do have the DVD and VHS versions of it, then I got the Polar Express on Blu-ray since I showed off the DVD version. And now I have all the Santa Claus movies on Blu-ray, seeing of how I do have the second and third film on DVD. What could be next to actually continue on this trend every once in a while? Only time will tell on that, so you hear me, God? I'm assuming he can hear me on that, so, but yeah, really quite thrilled, I'm really quite thrilled I got all the Santa Claus movies for sure, so yeah. Alright, and this next one I got, this one is of course on the anime for sure, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this nice Blu-ray copy that I got on the original anime version of Fruits Basket. So yeah, that one I've been wanting to get my hands and actually try to see about watching anytime soon. And it's actually a really great show for sure. And plus, I've actually got some advice from one fan of Fruits Basket, Morgan Myriad, before diving right into this one. And honestly, it really did help. Help out a whole lot. It is actually a really good show for sure. And if you're wondering if I'll get my hands on the reboot that's out as we speak, well, I will plan on that. But again, only time will tell on that. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got the original Fruits Basket for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got is, of course, probably from another animated Disney film for sure, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is this really nice two-movie pack that I got, of course, Atlantis, The Lost Empire, and of course its direct-to-video sequel, Milo's Return. So yeah, I did have fond memories seeing the first film for sure, and I gotta say, I'm really quite thrilled to get my hands on that movie again for sure, so. But yeah, well worth it to finally get this entirely, and yeah, certainly another one that I'll add to my own personal Disney library for sure. And that's amongst plenty of others that like I said, I'll get to later on, so yeah. And of course, staying on the topic of Disney, this next one I got, yeah, pretty much speaks for itself. So yeah, what I actually got right here is this nice Blu-ray copy of course, another Disney film that pretty much I remember watching, Treasure Planet. So yeah. Honestly, I think it needs no introduction, of course, on that front. It pretty much speaks for itself, but regardless on that, I'm really quite thrilled to finally get my hands on this movie back in my possession for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one I got is actually a really interesting one for sure, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this nice box set, of course, pretty much the Fly collection for sure. Yeah, and these ones I got right here pretty much consist of course, the original Fly with Vincent Price alongside its two sequels, and of course the remake starring Jeff Goldblum alongside its own sequel for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this box set for sure, and yeah, the way they actually showed it off entirely is actually quite amazing, and oh yeah, I should also bring up it's also done by the people of Shout Factory under their Scream Factory name for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this box set for sure, and it's definitely well worth it if you find it online for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got right here is pretty much a good one that I actually saw when it came out, so here it is. So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, Scream, aka Scream 2022, aka Scream 5, which, yeah, I have to say, is actually a really good movie for sure. And as someone who hasn't actually seen any of the Scream movies entirely, I say this is actually a really good one for sure. The way they actually carried down the legacy of the franchise, and even pretty much showing off the way they pretty much showed off different techniques when it comes to requels for sure, actually makes it a fun movie to watch for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got Scream 5 for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got is, of course, another movie that I really enjoyed, and it's this right here. So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, this Blu-ray copy of the movie Nope. Yeah, and I'm not saying Nope out loud or anything, like I refuse to say it. That is legitimately the title of the movie. So yeah. Yeah, I actually thought this was a really good movie for sure, and definitely a really great one to watch from of course, since it's given to us from director Jordan Peele. So yeah, really thrilled that I actually got this on Blu-ray, and it's definitely well worth checking out for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got is pretty much an interesting one. I've actually got the movie version of The Who's Tommy. So yeah, honestly, this one actually does pique my interest because I actually have heard good things about pretty much the band The Who for sure. Probably, I guess, along pretty much it's right up there alongside Pink Floyd when I showed off my DVD copy of the movie version of their album The Wall. So yeah, I was really quite thrilled to actually get my hands on Tommy for sure. So yeah. I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it turns out once I finally give this movie a watch. But yeah, I'm really quite thrilled I got this one on Blu-ray for sure, and it's definitely well worth checking out for sure. So yeah. Okay, and of course this next batch that I got, well, do you guys remember some time ago when I actually pretty much showed off the first two Blu-ray yeah, sorry about that. When I showed off the first two Blu-ray copies of Inuyasha, well, I've got some good news for all of you. I finally got the rest of the series. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, I finally got volumes 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the Inuyasha anime for sure, to which, yeah, I have to say is actually well worth it in the end. And following up to that, I've, of course, got the final act, which was actually really great. And I finally got all 4 of its movies right here. So yeah, I actually am really quite thrilled I finally got those for sure. And yeah. Yeah, I think it's actually a good way to pretty much complete the entire series for sure, to which, thankfully, I got those right off of Rights of Anime, to which, currently, as of now, it's already shut down and merged with Crunchyroll as we speak, which is such a shame, but hey, I'm really quite thrilled to get these ones regardless, and it's definitely well worth checking out for sure. And don't worry, once I get through all those for sure, I will definitely take a look at its sequel series, Yashahime, for sure. So yeah. But nevertheless, I'm really quite thrilled to finally complete the entire Inuyasha series for sure. So yeah. Alright, and of course, to round things up, and of course this stack, I've of course got another couple of Disney movies that I got, so here it is. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, this nice Blu-ray copy that I got of course, Brother Bear alongside its sequel for sure, to which, yeah, I did remember showing off, yeah, I did remember as a kid, I used to store a DVD copy of course, the first Brother Bear movie for some time, but now it's in the possession of course, my parents, but hey, I'm really quite thrilled to actually get Brother Bear back in my possession, but on Blu-ray this time, so yeah, really quite thrilled to finally get this thing back in my hands for sure, and yeah, if you think my fascination for Disney could stop right there, you'd be dead wrong for sure, so, but yeah, regardless on that, I'm really quite thrilled to actually get this one for sure, so yeah. Okay, it looks like now that we finally got the first batch of Blu-rays out of the way, I think we might as well make our way to the other ones for sure. And bear this in mind, the ones I'm actually going to be showing off are, of course, all stacked up on top of each other, on top of the 2 rows that I've actually got pretty much lined up for sure, just to help fill in more space for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I thought I would go for, and that's exactly what I'm going to be showing off. So I guess for the first batching, one of course, pretty much 6 batches that I got right here, I think you're going to be in for a real treat. Seeing how I did mention Disney, yeah, and seeing how this year marks their 100th anniversary, I think, yeah, pretty much before I show them off, I think I am, yeah, before I actually show them off, I think I might as well show you guys a little something beforehand. So yeah, I actually got a good batch of these Disney movies that I got at my local Walmart. But probably the best part is that if you actually buy them at your local Walmart, they actually include some nice pretty much pins that you can actually collect, and yeah, I've actually got a good batch of them for sure, to which yeah, you can see from the handful that I got, it actually does show, but hey, I do think it's actually well worth it in the end, so I'll go ahead and set those aside. So alright, so yeah, just a little something I need to show off beforehand, so let's go ahead and show them off. So yeah, and I guess for starters, we're going to be starting off with, of course, pretty much Tangled, which, yeah, I've been wanting to get my hands on for some time, and I'm glad I did, so yeah, really a good one to start this one off, so yeah. And, of course, next up, if they go, yeah, there we go. So, next up, we got Lady and the Tramp, pretty much an interesting one that I finally got my hands on. So yeah, really quite thrilled I finally got this one. And let's see, yeah, and of course, I got one that I actually remember watching as a kid that I finally got my hands back on for sure. I got the original 101 Dalmatians, which is actually quite nice. So yeah. And, of course, next up, we got another interesting one that I got. I've, of course, got Robin Hood, which is really quite nice to finally get my hands on. And certainly, I think Disney's most recycled movie they've actually done by far. So yeah. And, of course, pretty much got another good one that I got right here, which is the Aristocats. So yeah, really quite thrilled I finally got my hands on, of course, this one for sure for some time now, and boy, was it actually well worth it to finally get this. So yeah. And of course, I've of course got Frozen 2, which yeah, I did see around the time it came out, and I actually thought it was a good movie. Not as great as the first film, but I do think it's actually a good sequel, regardless, for sure. But hey, I'm glad I finally got this on Blu-ray at long last, for sure. So yeah. Note to viewers, what you've actually seen in this compilation is basically Ackley's excitement over these movies that he actually got. He is now fully calm and he's able to continue on. And now, back to our episode. Okay, alright. So yeah, I'm good, I'm calm. Let's go ahead and continue on. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, yeah, I guess with, of course, what I've actually shown off here, these are actually really great Disney movies that I got for a starter, so let's go ahead and continue on from it here. So yeah, and of course, to round things up with, of course, the batch of Disney films that I actually got, I've, of course, got the pretty much volume 1 of the Mickey and Minnie 10 classic shorts, which yeah, I think it kind of makes sense because, hey, you can't have anything Disney-related without having their shorts for sure. So, but yeah, I was really quite thrilled to finally get this one for sure. And trust me, that's not the only one that I got revolving around the Disney shorts for sure. There's a whole lot more that I'll definitely get to later on. So yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got this. So yeah. Okay, and this next one that I got is, of course, really a great one that I finally got in my hands. I've, of course, got Megan on Blu-ray, which, yeah, I did manage to see around the time it came out, and I actually thought it was a really great movie, and luckily enough, it does have both the theatrical and unrated cuts included in for sure, which I have to say is just absolutely incredible for sure. So yeah, really love this movie when it came out. I'm glad I got it on Blu-ray, and I'll be really excited to see on what its sequel, Megan 2.0, will have to offer for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got is another interesting one that I got. I finally got this. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, I actually got Cocaine Bear on Blu-ray, which, yeah, I actually thought was a really good movie, and definitely a bonkers one by far, but I actually do like this one for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this one for sure, and don't worry, I checked everything, and there's no cocaine anywhere, so... I apologize for the technical difficulties. We pretty much the shotgun mic ran out of battery again. So yeah, I probably should think about using the pretty much the portable mic that I got as a birthday present last year. But yeah, I'll be sure to get a cable and stuff to get that taken care of for sure. But regardless, of course, on that front, I'm really quite thrilled I finally got Cocaine Bear on Blu-ray for sure. And yeah, I actually do think it's actually a really good movie for sure. So yeah. Okay, and this next one that I got is pretty much an interesting one that I finally got in my hands. I've, of course, got Bedknobs and Broomsticks on Blu-ray, which... yeah, it's actually probably been a long time coming, but hey, I'm actually quite thrilled I finally got it at long last. So yeah, definitely well worth checking out for sure, and I'm really glad I got this one on Blu-ray for sure. So yeah. And of course, to round things up, of course, this first batch that I got, I finally got Peter Pan on Blu-ray. So yeah, like I said, this is actually one that I remember watching constantly on VHS, and I'm really quite thrilled to finally get this one on Blu-ray at long last. So yeah, definitely backing my possession for sure, and yeah, definitely a really great movie for sure. So yeah, really love this movie as a kid, and I still love it now as an adult. So yeah. Alright, so now that we actually got done with the first patch that I've got stacked up for sure, I guess we might as well go ahead and go right on to the next one for sure. So yeah, I guess for starters, we've of course got Justice League and Ruby, Superheroes and Huntsmen Part 1, which, yeah, I do think is a really good one for sure, and I really love this one a whole lot, and yeah, if you haven't seen it, I say it's definitely well worth checking out for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got this one. So yeah. Alright, and of course, I've of course got pretty much the first two Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which are both really great, and really great one to tie into, of course, the third one that's already out on Blu-ray right now, so I do hope to actually get my hands on that for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got is pretty much an interesting one, so... here it is. So yeah, what I got here is, of course, pretty much Little Shop of Horrors with Rick Moranis, and yeah, and just to name a few, but probably the best part is that this Blu-ray copy that I got is, of course, the director's cut version, to which, yeah, don't get me wrong, you'll still get the theatrical version just fine, but you'll also get the, pretty much the director's cut version, which includes the original ending for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this one for sure, and yeah, definitely well worth checking out. So yeah. Alright, and of course, this next one I got, I've of course got the first 9 Fast and the Furious movies in one big collection for sure, and yeah, I actually did manage to get this after I saw the latest one, Fast X, on pretty much around that time. So yeah, really quite pretty much intrigued that I actually got this one for sure. So yeah. Alright, and following up to that, I have, of course, got its spin-off movie, Hobbs and Shaw, which, yeah, I guess you can argue may or may not count as being part of the Fast and Furious series for sure, but I think it does, so yeah, really quite thrilled to actually get this one. Alright, and next one, I've of course got Free Guy, which I really enjoyed the whole log when it first came out, and really quite thrilled I finally got this one right into my, yeah, I'm really quite thrilled I finally got this in my possession for sure, so yeah, really good movie for sure, so yeah. Alright, and of course, next up, I've of course got Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, which I really enjoyed the whole lot, and it's definitely well worth checking out, so I'm really quite thrilled I actually got this one for sure, so yeah. Alright, and next up, I've of course got pretty much a Studio Ghibli classic, My Neighbor Totoro, which, yeah, I guess it's about time that I finally get my hands on another Studio Ghibli movie, and this is actually a really great one for me to get for sure, so yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got this one, so yeah. Alright, and this next one I got, I've been anticipating to show this off for sure, and I finally got this, so yeah, finally got my hands on, of course, Nintendo and Illumination Super Mario Brothers movie, which, yeah, I do have to say is a really good movie for sure, and if you haven't seen it, whether you're a fan of Mario or not, definitely see this movie. I think you're going to be in for a good time, so yeah. And to round up this second pile that I got, yeah, I've of course got Avatar: The Way of Water, which, yeah, I guess it's safe to say, I do think it is actually a good one for sure, and yeah, honestly, it's coming from me seeing how I wasn't actually into the first Avatar movie, but I do think this is a good enough sequel for sure, and we'll definitely see on what Avatar 3 will have to offer for sure, so yeah, really quite thrilled that I actually got this one. Okay, it looks like now we might as well go ahead and move on to the next batch that I've got stacked up as we speak, so we might as well continue on from there. So yeah, next up we've of course got The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy, which, yeah, honestly, I don't need to say anything about it. The movie itself is bad for sure, but hey, give it to I guess I can give credit to the latest one that just came out, despite my opinions on it. At least it's better than this, so, but yeah. But hey, I'm still quite glad I did manage to pick this one up for sure, so yeah. And oh yeah, I guess, seeing how I did mention the first batch of Disney movies that I got in their 100th anniversary sleeves and stuff and those pins, we've actually got another batch that I actually got for sure that I'm going to show off, so yeah, and if I could just, there we go, so yeah, pretty much next up we've of course got Volume 2 of the 10 classic shorts from Disney, which consists of Mickey and Friends this time. Really quite thrilled to get this one for sure, and really great follow-up entirely, so yeah. Alright, and of course, we've of course got pretty much 4 of the Pixar films that I got, which are of course, I finally got Up, which is really great. I finally got my hands on that. I've of course, next up we got Coco, which, yeah, honestly, it's been a long time coming, and I'm really thrilled to finally get this movie for sure. Yeah, I've of course, yeah, next up we got Finding Nemo, which is a really great one, and yeah, I do remember watching this one constantly on VHS as a kid, so I'm really quite thrilled I finally got this one back in my possession, but on Blu-ray this time, so yeah. Yeah, and of course, finally, I've of course finally got Brave, which, yeah, honestly to me, I actually do think it's a pretty good movie for sure, not the best from Pixar, but I do think this is actually good enough for sure, so yeah, really quite thrilled I finally got this movie in my possession, so yeah. Alright, and of course, next up we got Celebrating Mickey, which, yeah, I guess, if anything, it's another one of those compilations of course, the classic Disney shorts for sure, to which, yeah, honestly, to me, I still think it still counts for sure, because, because, yeah, I guess for what it is, I do need a little something from, of course, anything from Disney, especially from the mouse himself. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this one for sure. So yeah. All right, and next up, well, I guess seeing how I did show off the volume 1 of the Pixar shorts for sure, I finally got volumes 2 and 3 to follow that up. So yeah. I guess if anything, I did manage to finally complete the whole entire trilogy of getting my hands on the Pixar shorts on physical media. So yeah, I'm really quite thrilled to finally get those for sure. But if you guys are wondering when Volume 4 will come around for sure, again, only time will tell on that. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got those two at long last. So yeah. Okay, and stepping aside from Disney, I've of course got a little something from in this really nice Blu-ray steelbook. I've of course got this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is of course pretty much this nice Blu-ray steelbook version of course the good old classic Dances with Wolves, which yeah, honestly is actually a really great. And I do recall, I think we do actually have the VHS version of it. So yeah. I'm really quite thrilled to get this one on Blu-ray for sure, to which, yeah, thankfully enough does consist of course, the extended cut, which is quite nice, and the theatrical cut that actually won 7 Oscars, including Best Picture. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this one for sure, and yeah, I'm really quite amazed that I got pretty much a little Oscar-winning film for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled I got Dances with Wolves for sure. So yeah. Alright, and to round up this pile that I got, I've of course got the 2 Princess Diary movies for sure, which of course consists of the first one and its sequel, Royal Engagement, which, yeah, honestly, is actually a really quite interesting find that I got, and yeah. I know I did remember pretty much that we have the first Princess Diaries when I was a kid on VHS. So yeah, I'm really quite thrilled that we actually that I finally got this on Blu-ray at long last. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so yeah, well, it looks like we're already at the home stretch right about now, and we've got about 3 more of these Blu-ray piles left to go, so yeah, let's go ahead and get right through them as quickly as possible. So yeah, I guess for starters, for the next pile that I'm going to be showing off, I'm going to be starting off with, of course, with this. So yeah, I finally got all 6 of pretty much the Alien movies, which is quite nice. So yeah, going from the Predator movies all the way into the Alien movies, which is actually quite nice. So yeah, I'm really quite thrilled to finally get my hands on the Alien movies for sure, because yeah, I think it's a little something for me to check out for sure, and I'm really quite thrilled I actually got it for sure. So yeah. Alright, and next up, we've of course got pretty much chapters 1, 2, and 3 of John Wick, which, yeah, honestly to me is actually really great. So I'm really quite thrilled I finally got these for sure. And hey, since after I had a good time seeing pretty much the latest John Wick movie, maybe I think I will finally dive right into, of course, giving the first 3 films a fair shot. So yeah, really quite thrilled I got these ones for sure. So yeah. Alright, and of course, seeing how I did show off Scream 5 for sure, we finally got Scream 6. So yeah, like I said, I do think it's actually a really good movie around the time I saw it for sure. And yeah, I'm really quite thrilled to finally get this one on Blu-ray. So yeah. And of course, given to the news as of now, it may seem very unlikely that we might get Scream 7 for the time being, but you may never know. So But yeah, regardless on that, I'm really quite thrilled I finally got Scream 6 for sure, so yeah. Alright, and next up, we've of course got Renfield with Nicolas Cage, and yeah, really a good movie. I really do enjoy it a whole lot, so yeah. And of course, I've got quite an interesting one. I've of course got Violent Night, so yeah, this one actually does interest me, and I do feel bad for not seeing it around the time it came out, right around last year, so yeah, thankfully seeing how Christmas is coming up very soon, I might finally give this movie a fair watch as I heard good things about it, so yeah, really quite thrilled I got Violent Night for sure, and yeah, David Harbour actually looks great as Santa Claus for sure, so yeah. Alright, and of course I got another Blu-ray Steelbook as of now, which is of course on Maximum Overdrive, which, yeah, quite interesting that I finally got my hands on, of course, this one for sure, as it does kind of intrigue me in such a way, and, well, to quote Stephen King in the trailer for, of course, this film, I just wanted someone to do Stephen King right, so yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this one, and, yeah, just wanted to show off this, so next, so alright, and of course, next one is pretty much an interesting one that I got. I've of course got Pennywise, The Story of It, which is actually quite an interesting one, as it's basically, from what I could gather, just a documentary on how they made pretty much the TV miniseries version of It, which is actually quite interesting, so yeah. But I'm really quite thrilled I got this one for sure, and yeah. Alright, and of course, next up, I've of course got the first two Equalizer movies, which are both pretty decent flicks, and hey, pretty much a good way to tie into, of course, the third film, which I saw not too long ago, which was really good, so yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got my hands on, of course, these two for sure, so yeah. Alright, and next up, we've of course I got all three of the Night at the Museum movies, which are actually interesting flicks, I'm not gonna lie, so yeah, I've been meaning to get my hands on, of course, these films for some time, and yeah, I'm glad I finally did with, of course, this one for sure, so yeah, really quite thrilled to get the Night at the Museum movies, so yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got, I've of course got Spiral from the Book of Saw, which is actually a part of the Saw movies that I'll definitely get to later on for sure, and I don't need to say anything about this one, it pretty much speaks for itself, so yeah, moving on. Alright, and next up, I finally got my hands on Ghostbusters Afterlife, which, yeah, I do think is actually a really good movie. I'm glad I finally got the chance to see it around the time it came out, and yeah, I definitely think this is well worth checking out, so yeah. And I know a lot of you guys are really excited for Frozen Empire to come out next year, and trust me, I am too, for sure, so yeah, really quite thrilled I got Ghostbusters Afterlife for sure, so yeah. Okay, so now we might as well go ahead and move on to the next stack for sure, and we're definitely continuing on from there, so yeah, next up, I've of course got pretty much the first 8 Saw movies for sure, which consists of the first film all the way until Jigsaw, to which keep one thing, pretty much the one thing I do need to note is that pretty much this Blu-ray that I got does include pretty much the unrated cuts of course, the first 7 installments for sure, so yeah, and of course I did manage to get this alongside Spiral earlier to tie into Saw X, which, I'm not gonna lie, is actually a really good movie, so yeah. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of the Saw movies for sure, but hey, I'm actually glad I got this one for sure, so yeah. Alright, and of course, next up, I've of course got the first 3 Expendables movies, which the first 2 are decent enough, while the third film is just bad, to which I was originally gonna pretty much see the fourth film for sure, seeing how I did manage to get done watching through all 3 of them, but after the fourth film got poor reception, yeah, yeah, I'll definitely wait until I get it on Blu-ray just to see what that's like for sure. So, but yeah, I'm still quite glad I got the first 3 films regardless. So yeah. Alright, and next up, I finally got my hands on the recent Doom movie, which I thought was a really awesome flick. Really enjoyed all the wait, and yeah, I don't need to say anything else, and I'm really excited to see what part 2 will have to offer. So yeah. Alright, and next up, I've of course got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which is a really great movie, loving a whole lot for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one I've of course got the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which, yeah, I guess it's about time that I finally get my hands on this one, as it actually deserves the title of being one of the really great cult movies for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this movie for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one I got is pretty much an interesting one. I've, of course, got the complete anthology set on the Exorcist movies, which, yeah, honestly, true story, actually. I did manage to get this straight off of eBay at a very wicked price for sure, as it's massively expensive for sure, as it's only about, maybe about pretty much $160 to $180 on eBay, which is quite insane, but thankfully I did manage to get in touch with the seller for sure, and he's like, oh yeah, if you need it, it's yours. So yeah, to the seller on eBay, thank you so much for sure, and yeah, I did manage to get this right before Exorcist Believer came out, to which yeah, I guess, if anything, if you have seen my thoughts video on that, you'll see what I mean. So, but hey, I'm really quite thrilled I actually got this hung up for sure. So yeah. Alright, and this next one that I got, I've of course got Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which, yeah, I've actually heard good things of course, this one. So I'm really quite thrilled I actually got this one for sure. So yeah. Alright, and next one that I got right here, I've of course got the live-action Ghost in the Shell movie with Scarlett Johansson, to which, yeah, I did get a Retro Game Con some time ago, which is actually an interesting find for sure, but hey, really quite thrilled that I got it, and it's actually a good addition to my Blu-ray collection for sure, so yeah. Alright, and next up, oh boy, a lot of you guys are going to be thrilled once I show it off. I finally got Prey, so yeah. I actually did manage to pick this up not too long ago, and I'm really quite thrilled that I finally got it for sure, and seeing how I did manage to get the Predator movies beforehand, I think it makes sense to finally pick this one up, as sadly I didn't see it on Hulu around the time it came out for sure. But I did hear great things about this movie, so yeah, I'm really quite thrilled I actually got this one, and who knows, maybe I might actually get the chance to actually see this one for sure, so yeah. Alright, and next up, I've of course got another Stephen King movie for sure, which is The Miz, so yeah. I don't need to say anything else about this movie. I guess it pretty much speaks for itself for sure, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, that pretty much takes care of that, and, well, almost done. We're almost done. Just one more batch that I'm going to be showing off, and we're going to be done for sure, so yeah. I guess next up, we've of course got Cabin in the Woods, which is one movie I've been meaning to check out for some time, and I heard great things about it. So yeah, really quite thrilled I finally got this one for sure, and boy was it well worth it to finally pick it up for sure. So yeah. Alright, and next one that I got is another interesting one that I got, which is Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. So yeah, really quite amazed that I've actually quite frankly decided to pick this one up, and yeah, I guess since after seeing Zoran do a kill count on this movie, pretty much on the Dead Meat YouTube channel, I think it makes sense to have my curiosity peak to a point where I want to check this movie out. So yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this one. So yeah. Alright, and next up, we've of course got Barbie, which, yeah, pretty much by that I mean the recent Barbie movie, to which, yeah, I do think it's actually a really good movie, I'm not gonna lie, and yeah, definitely well worth it for me to pick this one up for sure, and yeah. I don't need to say anything else. I do think this is a good movie, so yeah. Alright, and next up, we've of course got Transformers Rise of the Beast, which is another good movie that I got the chance to see, so yeah, really quite thrilled I actually got this one on Blu-ray, so yeah. Alright, and next up, we've of course got American Psycho, which, yeah, I guess is quite interesting for me to pick up for sure, and yeah. I guess I am glad I actually got the chance to pick this one up, because, again, it actually does pique my curiosity for sure, and of course I got the uncut version for sure, to which, yeah, I guess currently as of now, the theatrical cut of American Psycho is probably lost in the sands of time, but you may never know, but yeah, regardless on that, I'm glad I got this one for sure, so yeah. Alright, and to wrap things up for sure, seeing of how I did show off part 1 of the RWBY Justice League movie, I think we're actually going to be diving into that again, but also revolving around RWBY for sure, because, well, I finally got Volume 9 of RWBY at long last, alongside Part 2 of the Justice League crossover movie for sure, so yeah, really love both of those for sure, and yeah, I think it is actually a good way to, of course, round up on what I got for my Blu-ray collection for sure. They're definitely well worth the price of admission for sure, and definitely well worth picking up entirely, so yeah. Alright, so I guess with all that said and done, that's pretty much all the DVDs and Blu-rays I've actually showed off as of recently for sure, so yeah, I guess you can tell I've actually been getting my hands on way more of these entirely for sure, compared to, of course, the last several years for sure, and I guess how long is, of course, this episode as of now, like, pretty much about 2 hours for sure, to which, yeah, given to, of course, what I've actually show off, that is a whole lot for sure, so. But hey, I guess regardless of course, that front, I'm actually really glad that I actually picked up some of the DVDs and Blu-rays that I actually got for the past year for sure, and yeah, the titles I've actually showed off entirely, they're actually really great additions for sure, and yeah, I guess it does goes to show that my DVD and Blu-ray collection is actually growing a whole lot more without any signs of stopping anytime soon for sure, so yeah, and I guess a lot of you guys may be wondering on what DVDs and Blu-rays I might plan on getting for next year for sure, that I'll show off the next time I actually do an episode on this. Well, that's something you're definitely going to have to see for yourself for sure, because, yeah, I know hands down that my love for physical media is not stopping anytime soon, and I still want to keep it alive, despite the fact that we're now living in an age that we have no choice but to rely on digital and streaming for sure, and given for the fact that as of recently, Christopher Nolan and Guillermo del Toro, both well-known directors, actually are actually campaigning to keep physical media going, I think it does goes to show that we're not all alone, of course, that front for sure, so yeah. I guess that's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. I love the nice new additions to my DVD and Blu-ray collection that I got, and I know hands down that it's still going to keep on going, and it's still going to be growing anytime soon, so yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of WTPU, and by all means, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, let me know in the comment section below, and I would love to see what you guys think, so yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and God, was it a long one for sure by the time I'm recording this for sure, so, but hey, I guess it's nothing compared to, of course, what I'll have planned out next time for sure, so you're definitely gonna have to tune in to see for yourself. So yeah, right up until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227 to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyAttackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.